Welcome to the Stress Outlet. My name is Dr. Kimberly Quinn, and I'm here with little Giovanni on the inside. And not for much longer, Truman and I are out here watering the flowers that are underneath the overhang. You can hear the thunder boomers in the distance there, so we're just gonna wrap it up here and then be done. So we're talking about the overthinking thing. We're gonna keep going with that because overthinking, we talked about that, right? That it's a thought pattern. Once we get that it's a brain thing, it makes it easier. So there's awareness, it's a thought pattern. Remember what it's about. Those overthinkers out there are trying to find security, safety, refuge or whatever from the uncertainty that's going on around us. And here's the thing, is that isn't realistic. It isn't real because life itself is uncertain, right? It's like waves on the ocean. So since we can't stop or control the waves in any way, it's best to learn to surf. And that's, I know it's easier said than done, but that's really the deal. So the number one thing with it is to realize that it's a pattern. So once we get good at pattern recognition, it also helps with the self-esteem. Because instead of saying, oh, there I go again, I'm overthinking, I'm catastrophizing, I'm doing the what if thinking, I'm doing the self-deprecating, instead of, labeling, oh, there I go again, and I am such an overthinker, which we know you want to be super careful about what follows the words I am, unless you're saying I am adorable, like little Truman there. The only reason I have him tied right here is because I was watering the plants. It's a drop, so that's why otherwise usually runs around all over the house. Anyway, so be careful to what we say, what we're saying to ourselves, that the self-talk matters a lot. In general, it matters a lot. So the pattern recognition thing, the thing is the brain loves patterns. We know that, right? So the more we allow, and the word is allow, that pattern, the stronger it gets, the harder it gets to not do it the next time. So there are things we can do. We talked about it in the last reel, and I have to also do a little, not retraction, but correction. The cingulate gyrus, I think it's a cortex. It was in my head, so to speak. But the cingulate gyrus is this kind of band-shaped thing that wraps around the limbic system. It's part of the limbic system. And when we activate that, right, Truman? When we activate that, by distracting ourselves with something that takes cognitive juice, it really helps to take us out of that overthinking loop. So it has to be something that takes cognitive juice. So Sudokus and all that, if you do that frequently, that's not going to work. You want to really distract yourself. You can even just call somebody on the phone and actively listen to what they're saying. But you need something that takes, cognitive effort, because then it's like the brain says, okay, wait, we're needed over here. We can't be bothered with that hamster wheel of overthinking right now. We got to go over and do this thing. Okay, so when we distract in that way, that's one tip. Stay tuned for more. Have a good day.